don't they? I know. In a while, and I don't want you slimes getting rusty on me. Nice, your form's looking better than ever. All right, keep it up, you guys. I think I'll do a little training exercise of my own. You ready? Let's go. Oh, I see. Physical attacks aren't gonna work on you. Good one. Stay on the offensive, big guy. Don't let up. That's it. Pretend like you're holding the enemy down right there. What a workout. Do you think those sheets are dry by now? Huh? What? Evolution? It worked. You're heavy like the other metal slime, but you kind of seem different somehow. Monster appraisal. An iron slime? Iron. I see. I mean, that's all you've been eating, so it makes perfect sense. But I thought iron was the main thing metal slimes ate, too. Appraisal. Substance comprised of iron oxide and aluminum oxide. I get it. If you eat lots of different metals, you become a metal slime. However, if the only thing you eat is iron, you become an iron slime. Now I know the secret to your evolutionary process. Another great day's work. I'm proud of you.
Oh, hi. I didn't know you were here.
I only just arrived, that's why.
I overheard you talking to the cleaner slimes and thanking them for all of the hard work they put in. Everyone should try and follow their example.
Honestly, I think you already do that, Miss Vina.
What's wrong? They split in two.
That they did, which means they'll be twice as efficient as they were before.
Oh, no way. That's great.
So work like they do, but not to the point where you split in half. Hey, everyone. What's with the huddle?
Hello, manager. We're just looking at sales.
Were we slower than usual?
Oh, no. Not at all. Take a look.
Huh? We tripled our profits? How? What caused such a rapid spike in our sales?
Let's see. There's the fact we had a big morning rush. Word's definitely been getting around.
We had blacksmiths and carpenters stop by, and then some iron foundry workers, too.
Every last one of them was blown away by how clean their clothes were. We're seeing a lot of individual guests as well.
This place is the best! You guys, this is nuts. But I'm grateful it's happening. Just like I'm grateful for all of you. We succeeded because we had a team that made sure we succeeded. Thanks, everyone.
You realize you're thanking us for doing the jobs you hired us to do. Jobs we want to do.
It makes me happy to hear you like your jobs. That said, if there's anything I can do to make them even better, don't hesitate to let me know.
Even better than this? I mean, we're pretty good as we are.
You've gone to great lengths to ensure our work environment is comfortable.
It's so fun, I feel like we might as well be at a party.
Well, that's great to hear. I completely forgot about holidays. How can they enjoy their jobs if they're never away from them?
I've come from the Bureau of Labor Standards. A very big complaint was filed against you by one of your employees.
I've created an exploitative workplace.
What's wrong? It's like all of the color suddenly drained from your face.
I'm very sorry. I totally spaced on scheduling proper time off for you on holidays.
Holidays?
Huh?
Wait a sec. Did you actually just say that? We'll be employed, but we'll still get some time off?
Any decent employer would do the same. Let me think. We can afford to close shop one day a week, or we could try taking holidays and shifts.
That's so nice. I like dreaming right now.
Why would this be a dream?
Manager.
Huh?
She's emotional because if you're not from the town you work in, the chances of getting vacation days are slim to none.
Are you serious?
All of our families were so sad when we left our hometown just so we could find some work.
They wanted us to stay, but we had to make money, so...
We could have been hired by someone who would overwork yet underpay us. We might also be expected to service them in other ways. Ways I'd rather not say. But you get it.
You'll give me nightmares just talking about it, Fina!
It's awful, but true. Those types of employers do exist in the world. So workers have to be mindful of those things when they're applying for jobs.
So sexual harassment and employee exploitation happen in this world, too. Well, my shop's goal is to run a clean business in every sense of the word and take care of the employees. Everyone okay with that?
Yes! Thank you, manager!
Hello? Just popped in to say dinner's ready.
Selma's the best! Yes, perfect timing, too.
I'd love it if you could stay and eat with us, manager.
I guess I'm staying then.
The oil's stuck to the bottom of the pan.
You're a lively one, aren't you?
Looks yummy. Yummy as in you want to eat it?
How's it going, Miss Maylene?
Hi, Ryoma. Doing guild work today?
Well, I had some free time since my employees can handle the shop.
Owning a business is one thing, but hiring people to run it is quite a step up.
I really lucked out, huh?
Luck, you say? I think what got you where you are is skill. Luck is part of it, but far from all of it.
Maybe my luck will hold out and I'll find a good job.
Before you go,
Uh-huh.
it's not a job or anything, but it's something I think you'll like.
Oh, yeah?
I know you, which is why I also know this adventuring party called Pier of Seacom has something that would interest you.
Okay, I'm listening.
They informed us that they caught a rare breed of slime not too long ago.
Say what? I need all the details you have!
Well, they went to the Tamers Guild to try and sell it, but no dice, even though they knew it was rare.
Slimes are very neglected creatures. Actually, that's good. That means it's up for sale, right?
So, you want it?
Oh, you bet! Of course! Do you know where that party is right now? This is where she told me to go. But I think it's abandoned.
Well, shit.
Hello. Are you guys the Pier of Sikkim by chance?
That's right. And you are?
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Ryoma. I'm a tamer and adventurer, like you.
What? But you're so young. Ah! You're not an adventurer. You're a scruffy little kid.
Zane, pipe down. Sorry, it's not you. He's just in a bad mood.
Yeah, I heard the story. You found a really rare slime, but weren't able to sell it.
Yeah, and Zane's not taking it well.
So what? Did you come to laugh in our face? Laugh it up then! We're a party of idiots! We know how lame slimes are, but we heard they can sell pretty well if it's a rare breed. So we came all the way to this stupid town, but we have nothing to show for it. Nothing.
Note to self, always drink in moderation.
If you're gonna hurl, don't do it here. Hey, come on, what the heck did I just tell you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm the Pier of Sickham's leader. You can call me Sheen.
And I'm Kai.
So why exactly did you seek us out?
Remember that rare slime that nobody wanted? Well, I'd like to purchase it from you.
You're joking, right?
But why?
Believe it or not, I collect and study slimes as a kind of hobby. So if you actually did come across a super unique slime, I would love to take it off your hands.
Huh. We do in fact have a rare slime and we'd love to sell it.
For how much?
Might be better if you set the price. The Tamers Guild told us it was a worthless monster. Makes it hard to gauge.
Would you mind if I see the slime before I decide the cost then? I'll pay extra if it's a type I don't own yet. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, deal.
Wait here.
It's inside?
Be careful.
Always am. What type of slime could it be? Whoa. What kind of fluid is that? Never seen anything like it.
So, what do you think?
It's brand new to me, so I'll pay extra.
Wow, really?
Finally!
this be enough?
No way! I mean,
Bon.
yes, it is enough, but maybe a little too much.
It's fine. Thanks to you, I have a new breed of slime to research. It makes me happy, and you can't put a price on that.
All right, so long as you think it's fair.
Pleasure doing business. You have my sincere thanks.
We should be thanking you, big time. Very true. At least we don't have to worry about money now. That should calm Sane down a bit.
Nothing quite ruins a mood like money problems, that's for sure. I know. Your party should stay in this town. Or at least you should if quick cash is what you're after. Every year, there's an outbreak of grell frogs in a nearby lake, so it's basically a treasure trove for adventurers.
Never heard of a grell frog.
Well, every part of them has a use, so every part of them fetches a price. Check with the guild to get more specific details.
We will. Thanks. We owe you. Yeah, we're definitely indebted to you.
Oh, I don't know about that. But hey, if you come visit my shop one day, we'll call it even.
What shop?
Make a taming contract.
No bon.
All right, contract complete. Now for the appraisal. Bloody slime. Come to think of it, that is what it looks like. And it has a vampirism skill. 3 guesses as to what it eats. It's drinking. Hold on. Did it go inside so it could suck directly from the blood vessels? What an intriguing little slime. Guess it must have gotten its fill. You know what you'd be good for? Cleaning up defeated monster corpses. Among other things, I'm sure. Hello there, bloody slime. It's nice to meet you.
How pure is Ryoma in the love he has for his slimes?
I'd wager the feeling is mutual. He treats them so well, how can they not?
That face. It's so much brighter than it was before. He looks every bit like a normal kid, doesn't he?
Sending him there might be one of the best decisions we've ever made. I'm so proud. The older I get, the more easily the tears seem to flow.
The Grell Frog outbreak was fast approaching. Mr. Ryoma, my father, grandfather, and mother are teaching me taming magic tomorrow. You're more than welcome to come and join us if you want to. That does sound fun. Yep, and educational since I'll have 3 teachers. True. I'd really love to see you use taming magic, so yes. Thanks. That means a lot. Shall we travel together tomorrow? Sure. I'm really looking forward to seeing what someone with your potential can do with taming magic. Hope I don't disappoint. If anyone can overcome it, she can.
By the way, this is your very first time contracting a monster that isn't a slime, is it not?
No bon.
Yes, that's right.
Does anything feel off?
Not in particular, no.
We know how good you are with your slimes, but it seems you have an aptitude for bird types, too.
Aptitude?
Something every taming magician has. It's easier to tame some monsters than others. Just depends on the one doing it.
So then, taming slimes is easy for me because I was meant to. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Not only are you compatible with them, but you've also managed to tame more than a fair share.
Discovering which familiar is the perfect match for you is one of the key skills for becoming a good tamer. And the only way you can do that is through experience.
If you don't mind me asking, what kind of aptitude do you have, Sir Reinbach?
If it's something with scales, then chances are we'll match quite well. Though I can't handle the amount of monsters you can at one time, ones I do tame are very powerful.
Oh, wow.
I, on the other hand, I've always had a knack for taming things with 4 legs. I couldn't enter a contract with a bird type to save my life, though.
As for me, don't worry. I honestly had no intention of startling you. This is Loire. If you've heard of little Fenrir's, that's what this is.
Fenrir? Like the legendary one?
That's the Fenrir.
You mean they're not the same?
The one you're thinking of is divine, but little Fenrirs are wolf-like monsters with the ability to use some ice magic. While they may not be divine, they're certainly not pushovers.
That's really something, that they can use magic. And what's more is the madam completely domesticated it.
This one might look slightly more majestic than average because it's the alpha of the pack. I have 20 others, you see.
20?
In addition to my little Fenrirs, I've also managed to tame about 100 more various wolf-type familiars.
What?
Wolf-type monsters are my specialty, as I'm sure you've guessed.
My slimes win in quantity, but she's definitely got me beat in quality.
Elise is one of the most gifted tamers in all of Sailfall. However, with that said, it's not because little Fenrirs are difficult to tame.
Could have fooled me.
Back in the day, just watching her pure skill, I wound up developing a bit of a complex.
Whatever complex do you mean? Well, I have a sword, is what you said when you chose to focus on your swordsmanship. Still, you could have stuck with taming magic if you wanted, since you weren't exactly lacking in it.
Not in comparison to Father and you. Being a just okay tamer is pretty much the equivalent of being useless.
I don't seem to remember you ever being that bothered by it, though. In fact, the thing I recall is you setting aside your taming magic training to go and practice with the sword. That's not either of our faults, now is it?
This is such a crazy development. So the madam has 20 little Fenrirs and 100 more wolf-type monsters on top of that. Then there's Sir Reinbach, who's just as impressive in his own right. Looks like something heavy's weighing on your mind. Oh, really? It's just dawning on me that when I'm surrounded by you and your family, I'm surrounded by incredible people.
Ryoma,
Yes?
what you just said about us being incredible? What if I told you that Lord Reinbach is even more incredible than you think?
Is that true?
He has fewer than 20 monsters, but the number isn't important when you look at the quality, since half of them are dragon-type monsters.
Whoa! It's like he hacked the system with cheat codes or something.
Sometimes people just get lucky like that. Not only did I have the right aptitude, the first monster I ever contracted was an extremely powerful beast. It had other dragons under its command, so when it joined me, they joined too. That said, I don't call on them unless it's important. How much chaos could I cause with no restraint?
A lot, and that's an understatement. So if you rarely use them, then where are they normally?
We own land in the mountains, and they all live there. Though they're not the only threatening things in those cliffs. That's why my dragons stay there and prevent those other monsters from coming down and running amok throughout our land.
While my familiars live on a different mountain, one that's home to precious medicinal herbs. If poachers find their way up there, the wolves run them off.
I see.
A tamer with strong creatures at their command is nice and everything, but they have to take into consideration where those creatures will live.
Okay. Break time is over. So, are you two ready to practice shared sensation again?
Yes.
Pochi, Mike, Tama, Kuro. Don't come any closer. You might hurt yourself.
A few days after our training, the lady and I continued to practice our taming magic in the mines. I made waterproof fabric while I was at it. Did you just say the Grell Frog outbreak?
Yes, it'll be starting soon.
Oh, wow. It's time.
The peak will probably be in 3 or 4 days.
Can't wait to get my paws on some cash!
No joke, considering the medicine that they make.
It's also an ideal time for training.
So yeah, Ryoma, we actually came here because we had a question.
A question for me? What do you want to know?
Remember that work outfit you wore that one time? Can you tell us exactly where you got it from, please? We love your shop, but we want to get clothes that don't soil so easily for this.
Oh, that's a great question. And the answer is at the Morgan Trading Company. Just ask for Mr. Serge, and don't forget to tell him that I sent you all. That way he'll know to take care of you guys. I know that place. There's one in Emo. Yep, and there's lots of gear like mine for sale.
Thank you. Then we shall take our leave of you and make our way over to this Morgan Trading Company. Always a pleasure.
So, I take it that you heard the news?
Yes, since Lemur birds fly in to hunt the grow frogs, there will be an outbreak of them too. And I'm going to tame at least one.
We should go ahead and let you know. We've decided that we're going to visit the lake the day after tomorrow.
Oh, really? I understand. It'll make it easier for them to accept a taming contract with me. I've lost my touch. That happens when you don't practice, though. Guess I'll keep at it till it's good enough for the contract. Or at least I hope it's good enough. It's soon. The day after tomorrow. In other words, it's nearly time for me to say goodbye to the lady and the others. In the blink of an eye, the day after tomorrow arrived. So tired. How are you feeling, Ryoma? I'm even better than usual. Gosh, I really wish I had your kind of stamina.
You're fine, my lady. Ryoma's an outlier, so I assure you your stamina is nothing to scoff at for a child your age.
You could say that again. Emphasis on the outlier part. Sometimes I feel like he's not of this world. Most 11-year-olds would be ready for a snack at nap time by now.
Those guys.
Project. See you in the morning. Another day. Well, it's good to be back. Another day at the foundation. Let's go chill out here. Press play? Why not?
Hey, kid.
Mr. Sheen.
You know them?
Yeah.
A wonderful day.
Guess you could say we're guild buddies since they're a party of adventurers. Go on ahead. I'll catch up with everybody later.
Thank you for your help. You're like a hero to us.
Don't be silly. I should be thanking you for that rare slime you sold me.
So you're the one who bought the slime?
Yes, that's me.
I see. My name's Sane. Please forgive my crude, drunken behavior. Not only did you overpay for that slime, you told us all about the Grell Frog outbreak. That little tip is gonna keep us fed for months to come.
Please, don't mention it.
We're gonna sell these frogs down at the guild, then head over to this awesome little place called Bamboo Forest Laundry Service.
It's cheap, fast, and the results are better than anything I've ever hand-washed myself.
Well, thank you for your patronage.
Yeah, who knew slimes could be so cool? Laundry day's gonna suck like never before once we're back in our hometown.
Jeez, thanks for reminding me, jerk. See you around, Ryoma.
Later.
Bye. Good to see you. Hey guys, I'm here.
And then he chew up.
I'd say wow, but it doesn't feel like enough. They're so pretty.
A wonderful day.
Look, it's right there. Catch it before it gets away.
It is getting away.
Hurry up! A Lemur bird just spotted its lunch.
I move more swiftly than they do. I'll catch them all in one go.
I got one, guys!
Ryoma? Elia? Just down the way, there's a person attempting to tame a lemur bird.
How much does musicality factor into this process exactly?
I heard there was a man who was very confident in his ability, but he wasn't able to attract a single bird, at least until he smashed his instrument. That was the one noise they liked.
Great for him, bad for his instrument.
Yes, and when they don't like a performance, they make a rather uncomfortable cautionary sound.
I wonder what it sounds like. That's not uncomfortable. It's more like they're straight up mocking him.
Wrong move. Stay on guard. Sir. Little...
Wind cutter? So lemur birds have the power to use wind magic?
Some people assume mild-mannered creatures are weak, but that's not the case with these. If you underestimate them and try to subdue them with force, you're sure to regret it instantly.
And the one who's currently regretting it is coming right for us.
Move out the way. Let him through. Don't intervene. Bird on the
Thanks for the save.
Of course.
I know it's difficult, but try to endure it. Be strong, my lady.
What is happening?
Is this an advanced species?
One of the birds is responsible for this strong magic power. A witch. That
Him.
one. Go silent. Glad that's over. Jeez.
Go tend to that man there, Camille. Jill, Zeph, and Hughes, too. If there's a person in need, I want you to help them. Sabus, how's Elia?
She's all right.
Doing much better now.
Are you feeling nauseous at all?
No, I just got a little scared. But my tummy's fine.
That's good to hear. Thank you, Ryoma.
Sure, but I don't understand what they were doing. What? So then,
I just stopped. It was an advanced species known as the nightmare lemur bird.
nightmare, huh? Based on the sound it made, I'd say that's a fitting name.
Once every 10 years, that rare and terrifying creature flies down and makes itself known. And while all lemur birds have wind magic, their nightmare counterparts wield dark magic as well. It can also attack the mind. And thanks to the dark magic song that pierced our eardrums, we got to experience that prominent feature firsthand.
It has the power to create fear inside the heart. It causes confusion. It's even been known to knock a person out cold.
I see.
Have no bond.
Now that I'm looking, it caused quite a scene.
Even the most seasoned adventurer isn't immune to losing consciousness. And those ones over there are just about as green as it gets. So I'm not surprised it turned out like this.
You can train to counter it, but it'll still feel awful no matter what.
Oh yeah, I do have a skill called mental pain resistance. That's probably why I wasn't affected by it. But I still need to be careful about that, because I didn't even realize I was under attack.
Mr. Ryoma?
Yes?
Why weren't you affected by the nightmare lemur?
Oh, I think I have some kind of resistance to mental pain.
Of course.
So how much damage was done in total?
Just one injury. The man who caused the commotion in the first place got hurt.
I see.
So what do we do? Not a bird in sight. That damn ruckus scared them all away.
find their nest.
We could, but it's not exactly easy. And, well, those birds fly much farther than other monsters do. I don't even want to think about the ground we'd have to cover.
That's too bad.
Why do you think people who want to tame the moor birds come here to stake them out? I mean, who knows if they'll even be back today? What you think? You want to wait?
I do. We've come all this way, right? They'll be back. I'm sure of it.
Next episode.
This letter finds you well.
What's that, season 2 now?
In the short while since I left the care of your family to live by myself here in the town of Hemel, life's honestly been pretty amazing.
I'm born.
Ours sure is, if you couldn't tell us much.
Yeah, what a morning rush. Sorry I wasn't here sooner to lend a hand.
Rare for you to be late.
I will make a habit out of it, so don't worry. Hours always feel like seconds whenever I'm studying slimes.
You bet. Whatever your laundry needs may be, we're here to take care of them all.
Next customer, please. Right this way.
Wow, it looks completely new.
Of course. Rest assured, we get rid of any scum that makes its way in here. There you are. Good morning.
Same to you. Things running smoothly?
Indeed. We've got it under control.
Thank you for the reassurance. Something sure smells good.
Oh, good morning. Just prepping things for lunchtime. It's always nice to see your smile. Looking forward to another great day.
Every person and slime is working very hard to keep Bamboo Forest flourishing. So as the manager, it's my job to provide a proper work environment worthy of their dedication. Hey, morning everyone! Another day, another chance to do our best.
Right. Filthy too! This shop is a joke!
Oh. The heck? Didn't I tell you to dirty these up so bad they'd be stained forever?
That's exactly what I did!
Idiots! We ain't no idiots!
I dare you to say it again!
I'll go turn them into the guards. And there you have it, boss.
There are some people,
I guess they
some
weren't listening when I said
humans
we get
out
rid of
there.
any scum that makes its way in here.
Maybe I should give some more thought to beefing up security around here. Like the glass. Oh, is our meeting adjourned? I suppose. Because I was just struck by a wave of inspiration. So I'm heading back to the mines. Okay, I'll have the sticky slimes make some hardening solution to start. Then I'll use a separation circle to remove moisture. Add another layer of hardening solution. Then blend it with a mixture circle. And remove moisture once again. The more I repeat this simple process, the more condensed the hardening solution will wind up being. Good, but it needs to be shaped into a sheet. Enhancement magic didn't even crack it, and it's clear enough that it should work just fine as a replacement for window glass. But the safety factor was the most important part. I'll rest easier knowing my staff and clients are better protected. Excellent work, but I'm going to need a whole lot more of these things. You guys up to it? Yeah, that ought to be plenty. I should probably get some sleep, huh? Never seen that dark green slime before. Appraisal. Says you're a medicine slime. But I would have remembered making that contract. Did you evolve, maybe? A spear mastery skill set. I bet my shop you were a poison slime before. I wonder what you could have done to change into a medicine slime, though. Wait. I accidentally dropped a bottle of antidote yesterday. No one panic! It's gone. I assumed the cleaner slime soaked it up while I was in the other room, but I guess not. Was it a fluke? Nope, the others love it too. So turning into a medicine slime's just natural, with a steady diet of antidote. Medicine's pretty broad. Will you show me what kinds you can make? If you don't mind, of course. Oh, quite a few, apparently. Let's appraise these. Ointment, hemostat, antidote, fast poison, slow poison, fast paralysis poison, slow paralysis poison, and antibacterial medicine. As extensive as it is impressive. I guess both medicines and poisons count as drug synthesis. But what's this antibacterial medicine? A fluid with strong antibacterial properties. Most effective when used to kill viruses and germs. However, it's harmless to humans. So it's a disinfectant. This will definitely come in handy. I'll gradually make a difference with what power I have, one step at a time. I've also got to prove to the Jamil Ducal family that I'm okay on my own, so they don't worry about me. Oh, you know what? I haven't caught up with the gods in a minute. I've just been so busy with my research in my shop. I'll stop by the church tomorrow.
That kid's back at it, doing even more interesting things.
Hello. Happy to be with you again.
You're always on my mind, Mr. Ryoma. Every day.
Welcome. May I ask what brings you to our door today?
Prayer.
Ah, I see. Continue this way, please.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Huh? What gives? I was expecting to get sent to the god's realm like always, but no dice. This must be how most people feel when they pray in here. Ah, there we go. The usual big blank void. Was there a specific reason for the delay?
Just that I rarely use that power. Took me a minute to figure out how it works.
Another god.
Unless Guy and Lulutia or Kufo got a makeover, this must be some other god. I'm very pleased to make your acquaintance. I live here now. In Gimel, I mean, not in your sacred realm. So I wanted to come and pay my respects.
I know. I'm Tekun, god of technology and craftsmanship. And just talk freely, kid. Formalities are pointless with me, so you can just drop them. If I wanted to, I could read every thought racing inside your head. I'm a smooth talker's worst nightmare. And besides, I don't like being formal. Now, sit your butt down.
Well, in that case, nice to meet ya. I'm Ryoma Takebayashi, and I made those. At least I think I did.
Well, they're actually copies of the ones you made. Hope you don't mind, but I wanted a better look at your work.
So then they're kind of like replicas.
The world you originally hail from is Earth, right?
Yes. One day, I was working for a company that completely took advantage of me. The next, I died in my sleep after an embarrassingly bad sneeze. Then, 3 gods who saw my fate decided to intercept my soul and reincarnate me into this world as a boy.
Yeah, I heard the whole thing. Well, your story's neat. You know what I find really fascinating? Talents and special techniques from another world.
I'm shocked figurine making counts.
A foreign culture using a unique crafting method absolutely counts. Did you miss when I said I'm the god of technology and craftsmanship? I can't get enough. I'm only a god of this world, though. So while I know all there is to know about the techniques of sailfall, it's just a drop in the ocean.
I had no clue your knowledge was limited to your own world, so no wonder you're intrigued. I would be too.
Because you get it. What also makes your figures stand out to me is that they were obviously made with the utmost care. Though it doesn't appear to be your main craft, you did spend a significant amount of time honing it. Right, kid?
Creating things was a huge hobby of mine, yeah. And I actually did rake in a decent amount of money through sales and commissions back on Earth, which encouraged me to improve. I couldn't slack since I was getting paid.
Yeah, that's normal. Great frame of mind to have, which is why you'd think all artisans would feel that way. But they don't. As a god of craftsmanship, I like people who care about doing a bang-up job.
I have no doubt. Just curious, but are you the only god who's gonna show up?
Uh-huh. See, everybody does their own thing and occupies their own area. What looks like a hollow white void to you is different for us gods, and